Hello everybody, so I have a video of Randy Barnes throwing here to show you guys the importance of the block leg in the finish of the shot put and how to use a block leg properly in the finish of the shot put. Now I picked this video is from 1993, the US Championships. I picked this one because the angle of the camera made it very easy to follow along with what I'm saying, and also it's Randy Barnes, the world record holder. So we're going to watch him throw one time through, and then we're going to go back and look at it. So I got in slow motion to when he goes to throw. But very strong and explosive athlete. So we take it back, okay? We're going to skip the back in the middle because that's not what we're focusing on. Right now we're going to focus on his left leg, which is the leg on the opposite side of your throwing arm. So if you're right-handed, it's your left leg. If you're left-handed, it's your right leg. When it lands, right here, he's in the power position, okay? So if you notice, his foot here is actually flat. The reason why his foot's flat is because for two reasons. Number one, it helps stop his momentum, which is the purpose of the block. The block is to stop your momentum from the spin and put it into the shot put. So when you land it flat, you're able to stop his momentum for a split second and focus it all into the shot put. And then if you see next frame, as he goes to explode, he pops off it to get that extra little bit of power at the end of the shot, end of the ball. And then he switches. So that's one very important aspect to the block, is that you have to get it flat when you land so that it helps stop your momentum. Another thing you'll notice, and this is the same thing on every single Olympic style athlete or shot putter you watch, pick men, male, female, whatever. If we watch, his right side does not move, his right hip does not move until he gets a left leg down. If you see, here it's the same spot, here it's the same spot, okay? Then once that grounds, the next frame, his hip moves. So the biggest thing to take away from that is that your hips cannot move through unless the left foot is down or your block leg is down. And that's important because the faster you get your left foot down, the faster you can get your hips around, and the faster you can get the ball off, which means it'll go farther. Last thing I want to touch on about the block leg is if we watch how he lands, not only is it flat, but if you notice, it's pointed at an angle. And the reason why it's pointed at an angle is so that his left hip's already open as soon as it lands, so he can get his right hip through. Now, this toe is pointed towards this referee here. Instead of at an angle pointing towards more like these camera people, he would have to turn that left foot in order to get him tipped around. And that's detrimental because you want to land with your foot flat. So if you don't land with your foot already facing this way, which you like to land with your foot open, if your foot is not landed open, then it's going to take way more time to get it to where you need it to be because you want it flat. So you have to go back on your ball, your foot, turn it, and then slam the heel down. And as we talked about earlier, the faster you can get the left foot where it needs to be, the faster the ball gets out of your hand, the further it's going to go. That's how physics work. The higher the initial velocity of an object, the further it's going to go. So if we get this left foot open and flat as soon as we land on it, we can get our hips through, just like Randy Barnes did right here. Boom, explodes into the ball. Well, that's it for you guys. I hope this guys help some people understand the left leg block and how to use it properly.